Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beta plan, playing once again one province Ottomans. But now, with the Horse Lord expansion, and therefore, the tribals are almost no more. They are dominated by, well, the descendants of Genghis Khan, the Khan of Khans, Boryagin. Look at it. So great as they are. They're Chagatai, the Mongolia, Golden Horde, and Little Khanate. All of them is theirs. And this is our town's ally. At least, we hope. He's decent this time. And I've actually learned, I've tried this now so many times. You don't want to know. This is about number 20th or so. Half of the restarts I have to make is because this guy implodes. People become really, really angry. Most of the time, this guy revolts. He doesn't like him a lot. Again, he hates him. Simply because he requires a chiefdom. Give it to him, my man. Also, this man tends to revolt against him. This time he's content. We might actually have once a proper chance here. Give him a little bit of peace offering and he might actually not revolt. And this man tends to revolt against him, who actually is also content. Wow, we might actually have a chance. Okay, so this guy tends to implode. Number one. Secondly, if he comes to my war, he tends to fight very stupidly. It is very annoying. We are going to try for a girl. We have a lustful girl. Oh, but she's ugly. Do we really want to marry her? No, because we have another lustful girl over here who is not ugly. Very important. And this girl also has a fertility bonus. This one does have a fertility bonus twice. Both Grey Eminence and lustful, but she is ugly. We'll take her. You know what? We are a king, despite having only but one province. But yeah. And we're going to take her. That is a request we must make. Which son do we like better to inherit the throne? I think this son around. He may be envious, but diligent and lustful I'm not against. Wrath is good for Marshall, and you may need more Marshall. And this son, he isn't bad. Both of my sons aren't too bad. But we're going to marry him, ask if he could marry to her. How about my brothers this time? Well, it's fortunate that you were both shy and cynical, which... No, cynical does not decrease your diplomacy. Okay, but shy does. So, focused on diplomacy, but not too super at it. And, ooh, this is probably our court imam. 15. No, 16. We actually have even better. Nice. I wish we could have a better steward, though, but apparently we do not. And this is, once again, my brother. Yeah. Wow, I need my brothers this time around. Alright. Gain some money. Train some troops. Sow the scent. Hopefully the Byzantine Empire can fall apart. Let's see here. You are craven and slothful. Oh my lord. We might actually have a chance this time. As I said before, things need to go my way. And if they don't, then I'm dead. It's of course it's a very difficult start, but that's the fun of it. Oof, our Marshal isn't that good this time around. I'm craven! Ugh. No. That is bad. I am craven. Well, we will never lead armies. That is then agreed upon. It will be my son that needs to do it. Oh my dear lord, we are craven. That is bad for our troop count. Yes, it is low indeed. 1.69 instead of... Hopefully our Hajj will correct us. This is the best we can hope for right now. Let's go on a Hajj and let's get those marriages done. And hopefully things will go well. Let's start up the game. Yes, we will bring him along. I'm not sure which son did I bring along now? No, I did not bring this son along. Did I bring this son along? Oh, yes, Orhan. Okay, Orhan, you are now the heir to be, most likely. And he accepted the betrothal. I'll check it twice, because I have noticed that sometimes this actually fails. We have also requested a betrothal for my son. Is that also happening? Oh, crusade for Jerusalem. That's not very good. It's our duty to stop them. We'll attack the bandits. It's not possible to outrun these bandits, and we are forced to confront them. There's always the possibility that we can survive this. They are few enough to defeat alone. Interesting enough, this option is available because of our martial skill. Otherwise we would have to pay them off. And despite being craven, we can fight them. Ah, there's the other marriage that I was hoping for. Ooh, that's a good girl. Ooh, and he has a good general. And a new realm. Ah, okay, so this is an event that is very interesting that I will show you. Let me pause the game. A new realm. The king of the Mongols, Khan Timur of Khotan, has decided to settle down in Khotan, making it his new homeland. Now this sentence is a little bit confusing. What they mean is that the man that ruled Mongolia over here, oh, I said pause, has decided to settle over here, apparently. It is set in Khotan. Oh, it does not even indicate the province. It indicates simply the country. All that was beneath him that was feudal and in this land, well, they are still his feudal vassals. However, all that was part of the tribes that he left behind still remain in the hands of the tribes. And the tribe that was the strongest beneath him gains all the land. Both the emperor title as well as the former lands, which were these three, I believe. Or four, perhaps it were just these three, I'm not entirely sure. And becomes the emperor. So, Bjorgen now does no longer control part of the eastern steppes. Alright. Let's continue. Please, Ilkhanate, don't fall apart this time. Attempt to rescue them. We are going more and more and more. Let's see what happens over here. You seem to be doing fine. How does this man like you? Still hates you a lot. Do you still have too many counties? Oh yes, you do. Oh, I assume that will be soon rectified by him. He won't keep all these counties. That is just dumb for him to do. Why did I just stop? We will listen to the old man. Lose 1 gold. We gain 1 stewardship. The old man says that Abu Hurahai... Whoa, sorry folks. Let me read that carefully. The old man says that Abu Huraihar... Okay, never mind. I apologize. I can do some names, but I cannot do this name. Heard the prophets say, when Allah decreed that the creation he pledged himself by writing in his book, which is laid down with him, my mercy prevails over my wrath. Alhamdulillah. Alright. Did not lose Craven. I also hope, by the way, that perhaps our war focus will get us rid of Craven, because it can actually make you brave normally. We gain some 10 piety. We will shout at every circuit, or we shall not do it. We want to gain some piety because we want to go for a holy war. Ooh, and we are now humble. So we will gain even more piety. So we should have more than enough piety as soon as we have this marriage with the Ilkhanate to declare our war. Oh, yep, I think he definitely gave those lands away. Want control over the chiefdom of Suenik. That's this one. Dude, you should just transfer vassalage to him. Oh my lord. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Run the back streets all around. Well, never mind. So who's our courtier member? Oh yeah, oh whoa, did we not put him to work? Let's make sure that he gains some piety. Another thing I tend to try and do, but I tended to try and do, but I've given up on, is trying to make this man Sunni. He's Tengri now, but if he has... this man is Orthodox. This man is Orthodox. His wife of the same... who is the sister of this man, so he actually has a marriage ties, which is what's causing him not to revolt immediately, or not at all. Well, they're all Orthodox, so he sometimes switches to Orthodox, which is bad because then he becomes a natural ally to the Byzantine Empire. And I do not want a natural ally to the Byzantine Empire when we declare an holy war. Oh, why is the Byzantine Empire calling men? Defending against Girgon of the Alanian revolt. Ooh. Ooh. Is it, ooh. When did your husband die? Oh. So the game starts you out nowadays with being allied to Alania. I didn't realize that that's new in the game. That could be handy. If this revolt takes a long enough time, he might send all his forces up here and suffer lots of attrition. Yes, we want attrition. For them, not for us. Oh, by the way, oh, I'm an idiot. I should have done that sooner. One of the things that we can now make use of is that we are Altaic. We're Turkish. And Turkish rulers can raid infidel neighbors for loot. We could have actually gained a little bit of loot from him. It's about 6 gold. But every gold is... and you lose about 3 gold for having your armies out and gaining that loot, but... yeah. So we aren't the best of best. That is simply what it comes down to. Because of Craven, mainly. That is really the bad trait that we have. You want to marry her? That's fine. Alright, we gain even more piety. We have the piety to declare the holy warfare. I so hope you lose all your men. So sorry to say that, but I really wouldn't mind if that happened. Wait a second, did I just notice by accident that here's a man? Yeah, these are Sunni. Oh yeah, I knew that. This Bjorgen is Sunni. But yeah. I hate that this music goes in and out for you guys. I cannot imagine that it is nice to hear. Perhaps I shouldn't focus so much on it. Just get also you guys perhaps annoyed. Well, he lost at least from this Demesne size, but... ooh, I hope I can declare this war. And the Ilkhanate does not seem to be imploding, which is so good for me. And he has 28,000 troops now. Oh, baby girl, please grow up. I need you. I need you. I need to marry you and shack you and make sure that we make babies. Because when we make babies, your brother will like me better. And then we can attack. Actually, he won't like me better. He wouldn't give a darn about the fact if we would have a baby or not, but... okay, the Alanian revolt is doing well, at least I seem so, because this land is occupied, and you occupy land immediately if you stand on it. By the way, that gives us a chance to look at, where is it at? The Silk Road mechanics. So this land is sieged, right? War is blocking this path of the Silk Road. Provinces that are occupied or besieged will block the Silk Road downstreams. So all these provinces also do not gain their Silk Road province bonus, which is noted by this little burning silk sign. Whereas the other provinces gain bonuses, and apparently this part of the Silk Road has also been cut off. Why is this? Sorry, that's that's the de jure kingdom. Why are you being sieged? You are being sieged. Is there war over here? There's war here. Defending against Khan Temur of the Khotan liberation of Kumul. Ah, I've talked about this. So, Kumul. Over here. Because this man is nomadic. This man. And because this man is feudal, he has an automatic CB on him. To free these lands from their barbaric hands. Which is called the Liberation CB. And he's winning it. But, unfortunately, he's being sieged over here. Thus the Silk Road is interrupted over here, and everything downstream, which is all this. Now this province is downstream, but it is also downstream of an open road. So therefore, it still gets bonuses. And all the other provinces, even this one, in front of it still gets extra money, by the way. I've checked that out. So that's kind of good, because the Silk Road... hello? I can't deliver my silk, but yeah. They are still functioning, and they actually get a small bonus. If some Silk Road provinces are blocked by siege or occupation, other Silk Road provinces temporarily get a higher bonus as trade is redirected. And the Silk Road benefits from each trade post built along the trade road. If you build a trade post over here, it benefits somebody over here. Yeah, that's a little crazy, but that is the truth of the matter. More or less, this just gives you extra bonus, and this can go up crazy high, as city tax can go up over 50%, so you can gain a lot of extra income from it. More or less, all the lands here in the east have gained an income bonus where the Silk Road is at. Now, in India, that is the backlands here, but here they're just a single province here and there, so that's not too bad. Egypt has a little bit, okay, and the Abbasid Empire, or at least tends to be what the Abbasid Empire is, or whether the Sunnis are, or the Shia are, or all those get trade bonuses. I think it's not so detrimental to have it over here, because when the hordes are here, the nomadic hordes, they can't build trade posts, as you may or may not yet know. Nomadic can build temple holdings. They can't build trade post holdings, so they won't upgrade this normally. Wait, and now he can build it? How is that possible? Because nomadic, perhaps that was already done by Khotan? No, I don't know. You know what? The best we can do to check that out, if that is true, if I perhaps made a little boo-boo. Let's see over here. One of these must be true. Province is located on a major trade route. Is county owner. That is actually already true. So then one of these must be true is probably wrong. There must be both of these must be true. Otherwise the top point would also be true. One of these must be true. Is Merchant Republic? No. Then the other one comes, and there they state once again one of these must be true, which is probably not right, but should both be true. Province is located on a major trade route, is country owner. Then you can build it regardless of your government. Alright, well, we learned together still a little bit about this new expansion. My wife. I don't want to give out too much money. You know what? We'll do a buzzard. We'll do a buzzard. We need money. We need money for warfare. We're going to borrow the Jews, throw the Jews out, and so gain 500 gold. It's a very easy way, by the way, to fulfill that ambition if you ever want to have, like, where do I get 500 gold? Take it from the Jews and throw the Jews out. Don't do this if you have a Jew in your lands, because then you'll or don't do, you can still do it, but you will lose randomly technology points. Alania revolt still happening. I like it. How many mans are you? Oh, what happened over there? I thought, yeah, this is open. This is causing the confusion. You haven't suffered attrition yet. You're way over here, and you tell me you have the supply limits. Unfortunate. Oh well. We are going to go running in order to be more healthy. And we are also... Oh, your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak of your prowess and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with you. It feels good to be recognized. 100 prestige. Makes people like me a little bit more. That's all it actually does. Okay, 1st of January. We need a pause. Because now it will save. And moreover, if it's correct, my wife has come of age. My third wife, the one that will give me the alliance with the Ilkhanate, and we are definitely going to immediately look into the fact if we could wage war with the Ilkhanate at our back. Bulgaria has finished its war. Vidin is now theirs. So Ilkhanate, do you have a war currently going on? No, you do not. This marriage is the marriage that needs to happen. It is that simple. We also need our son marrying to this girl, because despite that this man is but a king of one freaking little barony over here, he still has 1,600 men to aid to our cause. So yes, please get these marriages going. Alrighty then, we have both. That means that we can wage war, and the Ilkhanate might join us. I hope they do. I hope they do. But that, I think, would be a very interesting start for our next episode. So, in the meantime, I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.